When things go wrong, your brain creates explanations and beliefs about how everything got so messed up. Your brain can be very sneaky about this. You might not even notice that it's happening, but these beliefs can become part of your internal monologue, coloring the way you see yourself and the world around you. This is why it's so important to try to tease out faulty beliefs before they take root and affect your actions. The 3 Ps, personalization, permanence, and pervasiveness, can help us to do this. When faced with a setback, ask yourself a few questions. First, consider personalization. Is this all your fault, or are there other factors involved? People who struggle with bouncing back tend to personalize problems. This means that they see problems as only being caused by themselves. After, say, a breakup, their internal script might say, "Bobby broke up with me because I'm boring." Resilient people, on the other hand, tend to look at difficulties more realistically, recognizing that there are factors outside of themselves that influence the situation. Their internal script might say, "Bobby dumped me because we are very different people." Second, look at permanence. Will this problem last forever, or is it temporary? People who struggle with bouncing back often see problems as permanent, even when they're not. This kind of thinking can lead to feeling helpless or doomed. After a setback, their internal script might say, "I will be alone forever." Resilient people look at problems more objectively, recognizing when a situation is temporary. Their internal script might say, "I feel horrible right now, but eventually I'm going to meet someone else." Finally, look at pervasiveness. Does this problem affect your whole life or just part of your life? People who have a hard time bouncing back often see challenges as pervasive, which means it influences every single part of their life. After a setback, their internal script might say, "Bobby broke up with me because he realized what a worthless loser I am." Resilient people, on the other hand, realize that a failure or a setback in one area of their life does not necessarily impact other areas. Their internal script might say, "My personal life is a little rocky, but I'm doing well in school and I love my program." Asking ourselves these questions can help us to identify faulty beliefs about our lives. It's important to note, though, that occasionally situations are your fault, are permanent, and may impact various parts of your life. So be as objective as possible when asking yourself these questions. The key is in challenging your negative beliefs to see if there's any evidence to support them. So if you think you're going to be alone forever, make a list of why you believe that. Chances are there's no real evidence for this, and you've fallen victim to thinking a problem is permanent. If you find that you tend to see obstacles as personal, permanent, or pervasive, start working to flip your internal script. Write down your old explanation, and then write down your new, more evidence-based one. Hold on to the new belief. Write it on an index card, write it on your mirror, keep it on your phone. Look at it when you need to be reminded. Over time, as you identify more faulty beliefs and reframe them, you'll develop the habit of thinking in a more positive way. This will help you to bounce back when life knocks you down.